Welcome to another amazing moment. I'm your host, O'Neill Brown, and today we're going to interview someone who has done many amazing things in her time. She is also the owner of multiple businesses, and she has an upcoming event that is sure to change the lives and perspectives of a lot of people in her country. So without further ado, I'm going to turn over to the lovely lady sitting next to me. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what is it that you do?
Firstly, let me thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you for hosting me today.
Absolutely.
So, my name is Olivia Coley. I am an entrepreneur. I am the owner of 876Business events, and we are basically an online marketing company, an event logistics company, where we afford Jamaican entrepreneurs the opportunity to market their products, showcase and put themselves out there as it pertains to getting their business on the map.
All right, amazing. And what's been before we get into that aspect of things, why don't you tell us a little bit more about this upcoming event that you have for, business, the Business Expo and Fun Day it is?
Yes.
Okay,
so as you stated before, it's the 876 Business Expo and Fun Day to be held at Kirkvine, July 2. So make sure you're there. So it's a local initiative to give entrepreneurs, Jamaican entrepreneurs, the platform to sell their products and market themselves, right? So thus far, we have over 20 exhibitors, and we see ourselves growing by the end of this week, because the event is Saturday. So basically we are focusing on two aspects. There's the marketplace that involves the exhibitors with their products and services, and there is the kiddies village or the kids zone, where we have inflatables, we have eliminator, we have zip line, we have what's the other one? We have zip line, and we have other
all rides for the kids
rides
and
for
stuff.
the kids.
Okay,
Yes.
that's great. And on top of that, what was the idea that pretty much gave birth to that whole venture to start?
Okay, so apart from being the owner of 876 Business Events, I have 3 other businesses, right? To narrow it down, for Elegance living sweet treats, because I'm a pastry chef as well. I always wanted to be a part of a pop-up shop. Always. Right?
Awesome.
I always wanted to market myself to a different location. Right? But every time that it was advertised, I saw it too late. So I wouldn't have adequate time to prepare. And so I decided, you know what? Let me just do my own.
Oh, so you pretty much created your own table.
That's right.
All right, that's good. And is this like a family-owned business, or do other persons in your family have their own thing going?
So basically all my family members are entrepreneurs. My sister, my mom, my father, all entrepreneurs. So to give us the spotlight on them, my sister is the owner of Breezy Trends.
Right.
My mother, she doesn't have a business name as yet, but she's in the process of getting herself out there as it pertains to putting her on the map with the things that she's offering. So she loves plants. So she's actually getting her plants together, and she does rugs as well.
Right.
So that's a luxury product, and I can't wait for that one to be launched, because they feel really amazing. They're soft and they're different, right? My father, who's in Cayman as we speak, he is the owner of CNW Electrical Company. So yeah, we're all entrepreneurs.
Okay.
But with my business, we work on each other's strength. So if I need any assistance in anything, I can always run to them, because they are my backative, my support. Same for them as well.
That's great. And with the how long have you been building on these businesses? Well,
O'Neill, why are you doing this? Okay.
So people want to know.
Is it over 5 years?
That's good. That's good.
Or
That's
is it
good.
not that long? I don't remember.
It's been a while.
Sad because the first thing I started to do was to run trips.
Right.
So I have a travel company. That was a long time ago. That was probably like from in high school. So I didn't have like a business name for it at the time.
Right.
But now I do, which is still Adventure Travel and Tours. So yeah, it's been a while.
So 876 Business Events is the latest in all the businesses that you've been owning and running over these years. And so with the event that's coming up, what are some of the ways that you think that it would impact your community? I know that it's pretty much for the people. So what are some of the ways that you think that it will impact the community, whether it be on a family level or even on an individual level?
All right. So for the event, when we give business owners the opportunity to market themselves, we're building wealth.
Right.
So we start by building wealth in the homes, which is extended to building wealth in the community,
right,
and by extension in Jamaica. Because once we support our own, the money keeps circulating.
And it helps the economy.
That's right. That's right. So we need to get in that frame of mind. Support your own people. It's amazing the skills that we Jamaicans have, right? And your skills can allow you to eat bread.
Right.
And I mean, it's sad that yes, we understand sometimes we get it cheaper when you support other persons, but once you sow a seed in the lives of Jamaicans, of persons in your community, because a lot of times your community don't support you.
Right.
That's sad, but it is the reality.
And sometimes it can be a culture thing, but I do understand that for sure.
Yeah, so I mean, once we get out of that frame of mind and so start supporting our own, then we can see where each person starts to elevate.
Okay, all right. And in doing this, what are some of the challenges that you had faced or has faced so far?
I don't know if it's because, all right, so we recently just posted some of our sponsors.
Right.
A lot of questions that I've been getting is who is sponsoring the event?
Right.
As if an event can't be put on without sponsors, right? But separate and apart from that, it's like persons do not look at this as making an investment in your business, right? Everything you do, you have to invest in your business. You have to invest in yourself, right? So this initiative, this platform, getting yourself out there, marketing your products, your services, letting people know that, hey, I sell jewelry, I am a pastry chef, whatever skill you have, if people do not know about it, you will not get the support. And so the major challenge is trying to get persons to think on the level of this is an investment. Yes, having an online presence is very good, no doubt about that, but separate and apart from that, you need to be interacting with customers on a face-to-face basis.
Okay, I love it. I absolutely love that. And what I would want to know, I tend to ask this question a lot to guests. Where do you see the business in the next 3 to 5 years?
All right, let's start at 3.
Okay.
So in the next 3 years, 876 Business Events will be the leading event logistics and marketing company.
All right.
The next 5, we're going for the world.
Okay. And so what are some of the steps that you think you'd want to take in getting closer to that goal or accomplishing that goal?
As it is right now, we're focusing on Jamaicans. We're focusing on building Jamaican businesses.
Okay.
Right? So it's not a matter of, oh, I haven't started as yet, or I'm too small, or I'm too large. You always have to market regardless of the size of your business. Right? So we're starting there.
Mm-hmm.
We're targeting each and every Jamaican entrepreneurs. So it's getting persons on board.
Right.
And yes, we have an upcoming event, but this won't be the last event.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We are going to have other campaigns, the Support Your Own campaign, which will be launched right after this event.
Oh, okay.
So more information will be given then. So we're putting steps and measures in place to ensure that, one, the word is getting out there,
Mm-hmm.
right? Word of mouth is a very powerful thing. I think a lot of people do underestimate word of mouth,
Mm-hmm.
but we are doing our very best to not only get the word out to entrepreneurs,
Okay.
but the public at large.
All right, good. So we're gonna pretty much wrap it up, and basically before we end, let the people know where they can find you or how they can get in contact with you, and then I want you to finish this out with something strong. Just, bit of advice for anyone out there who is watching this and is thinking to themselves that they want to get to that place or to that point where they can make that impact, where they can start that business, that something may be holding them back. Just let them know what advice you have for them and what they can actually do to get to that next level.
So in terms of getting in contact with me,
All right.
you can reach us on Instagram at 876Business Events, the same for Facebook, the same for TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try with TikTok. But my advice would be start. You have an idea. A lot of persons have the idea, but they do not act upon it. And so you won't know where you'll get unless you start. And fear cripples you. Fear cripples initiatives. So once you can get rid of fear and just start, then you're going to overcome that fear, right? And when you always put God in whatever you're doing, put God in whatever you're doing, pray, intercede for your business. And prayer defeats fear. Prayer leads to faith, which defeats fear. So that's my advice. Start, put God in everything that you do, and don't let fear cripple you.
That's good. Well, you heard it here, everyone. Be sure to go ahead and check out 876Business Events. And if you have a business, or even if you don't, if you have a child, if you have a child, bring the family out to the event.
Yes, because we're catering to all family members.
Exactly.
Not just business operators. You have your family, you want them to come out, because remember, we have a kids zone.
Right.
So the kids zone is going to, oh man, I'm going to be a child on that day.
Huh?
Because I want to experience some of those rides.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So you heard it here. Of course, make sure that you stay tuned with all events, all things that are going on in the business. And remember, if you have a business and you know that you can make an impact in your community or your country, make sure you put it out there.
Definitely.
Have a good one.